in an instant made an outsider feel like family. I have. Have you ever met someone who could simply look at you in a way that made you feel like you could do anything? I have. I came into this community an outsider. I had no preparation for what I was getting into. In the past, when a friend took me home to meet their family, it was usually a few people with names easy to remember, and sometimes personalities easy to forget. Not so when I stumbled into the Hidary family that fateful weekend back in the late 1990s. Mariel was about 15. She immediately took me in. She immediately became my teacher. She immediately became my friend. She gave me the two words I needed for survival in this community. The two words that would not only sum up my weekend deal, but the two words that would give us years of laughter. Not allowed. I had a camera with me that I brought to deal. I remember Mariel sitting on the steps, and I ran to take her picture. "Not allowed," she yelled, covering her face and grabbing the camera. Later that evening, I had lit a scented candle in the room I shared with Murray, and she ran into the room with those infamous words, "Not allowed, not allowed." I won't go into the morning when Amy Hidary walked into the kitchen when I was pouring milk into a non-dairy bowl for cereal. Needless to say, Amy did not utter the words, "not allowed." Instead, in that one moment, Amy Hidary guaranteed me a lifetime of therapy, of which I am still in recovery. Seriously though, speaking of Amy, and David for that matter, the two of you, you have given me so much more than you'll ever know. You have given me, through your children, friends who I will cherish for my whole life. They say friends are our extended family, and they remind us when we forget who we are. These Hidary children have been my family, and they remind me of who I am always, and I'm always forgetting, and they're always reminding me. They have shared with me friendship, love, and so much more. Suffice it to say, I will always smile whenever I hear the words, "not allowed." And I will be forever grateful that in this brief and tender and sometimes so heartbreaking life, I knew for a moment in time an angel named Mariel, who in an instant made this outsider feel like family.
Mariel Hidary was a teacher. I remember going to the levaya of another teacher, lived down in Washington, D.C. I flew down for the service. Young man of 55. And I could not believe the outpouring, the thousands of students that he had taken and transformed through his teaching. Teachers have a special place in this world. They go beyond what each of us do. They create new worlds in each of us. I want to bring forward now a number of Mariel students Students that she touched like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of others. Each person that has come to our house has told the family, my niece, my daughter, my granddaughter was touched by your daughter, by your sister. I would like to ask Sherry Adis, Rebecca Cohen, Tara Duche, Irene Gindi, and Frida Haddad, and Eileen Sutton to come up now and share with us their memories of Mariel. As well as Joyce. Joyce here? Gotta make sure you make the list.
The letter that I am about to read was written by my friends and I to share with the Hidary family how Mariel was more than just a teacher to us and how we were more than just students to Mariel. Dear Amy, we would like to share with you some of the most inspiring, most incredible, most fun memories we shared with your spectacular daughter, Mariel. Mariel was not only a dance teacher to her students, she was an inspiration, a best friend, and a big sister to all of us. She taught us all how to succeed as human beings in this world. We trusted Mariel with our secrets and told her all about things that were going on in our daily lives. Mariel was a true inspiration to all of us and told us never to give up, no matter what obstacles lay before us. We will never forget the time she took our dance class to Empire Dance Studio in the city. As we entered the studio, everyone's faces lit up with joy. The other teenage dancers at the studio were advanced past our skills, but that didn't matter to Mariel. We were the best in her eyes. Any step that we missed or any count that was off was only the beginning of creating a new move. That day, Mariel opened us up to a whole new world by taking us on the subway for all of our first times. One of the reasons why Mariel was so special was because she took out time from her life to come and dance with us at parties and make us feel special and unique. She made everyone feel like special individuals by writing each and every one of her students a personal letter just telling us how great we were and how to always keep dancing and do what we love. Instead of taking her friends out to the lighthouse and deal, she took us. That showed us how much she cared about us. Mariel's goal wasn't only to teach us how to dance, but to teach us morals and qualities that are important. There are many things that we would like to thank you for. One of the things we would like to thank you for is for creating such an intelligent, beautiful, graceful, and talented and creative daughter. We would also like to thank you for opening up your home to all of us. There is nothing better than the feeling of doing a dance class in a place that feels like home. Mariel was so open with her belongings and was so generous towards us. She made us feel like we were her little sisters, especially when we would go through her closet and try on all of her clothes and shoes. Not many people can open up in this extraordinary way. Dancing has built confidence within all of us and raised our self-esteem. We will never stop dancing, and we will pursue Mariel's dreams of opening up her own